Hola mis serenitas, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Chiquitita Serenita, and today we're gonna do a review on the Natasha Denona Xenon Palette. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it or whatever, but Xenon Palette. I don't know how to say it. Hopefully I'm not butchering it, but whatever. I've had this for a while now. I just never had like time to get around it to actually do the review until today. So we're gonna do it today. I also had to do another review on the Rosie McMichael one, so if you guys see me doing that video with the same shirt and same look on, that's just, I didn't do that. I didn't get to do that review yesterday, so I'm gonna like squeeze 2 videos in one day and just do swatches and stuff. So this is how it originally comes, the palette. It has this black, silver, white, grayish type of polka dot thing going on. When you take it out of that packaging, of course, you guys know that it's like all plastic. She has that same really pretty design. I like the design. It's cute. I think it's cute. And then in the back, you know, same with those little holes that she usually has. When you open it up, it is covered, you know, for the mirror. And these are the tones in here. Now, if I'm going to say what I think about this palette based on just today, I'm going to tell you guys not to bother with it. It's not that it was a bad palette. It's just I feel like this look that I have on my eyes, I could have created it with my ColourPop Cold Stone Fox palette. And I feel that the Cold Stone Fox has a lot more versatility to it versus this palette. Honestly, it could have been better. It could have been so much more better if she wouldn't have added these two. Like, this is almost exactly the same, and what I don't like is it's the same type of formula. They're the same type of formula, y'all. So one may be darker than the other. Honestly, my bad. I should have used that as an outer corner type of thing to smoke it out. When I did my eye look today, I used that one that's called Splash, which is this one right here. I used Splash for my outer corner. And at first it did come out like, you know, black, sort of. And then it just faded into this dark gray. And now that I'm like looking at both of these, obviously the one that I have on is this one. It is a dark gray. It looks darker in the palette. That looks like a straight up black, but it's really a smoky gray. This is an actual black, which is what I would have wanted to darken out my outer corner. And I don't like that they're shimmers. They're both like cream to matte type of formulas. Would it have killed her to add an actual matte black? And I'm thinking that the mini one has the matte black, right? I don't own the mini. I don't know, you guys. But I'm thinking that the mini one has the matte black, and these are all just shimmers. I mean, the only mattes you really have in here are like this one, which I'm never going to use that if I'm being honest with myself. I used that today as my transition shade. This is a god-awful skeleton bone gray. I don't know. That one is super light gray. This is a white shimmer. Looks more like a silver type of shimmer. Which, there's enough silvers in here. I don't know why. Because this, I use my inner corner highlight. This is the actual silver that you guys see right here in the middle. And I did use some of this one. Nivea. That one is more of like this, I want to call it like a taupe grayish type of shimmer, really, really light. And I used some of that too. I don't know. Some of them blended so much into each other that you can't really tell that obviously I have my transition shade. That's one shade. This is a second shade, third shade, fourth shade, fifth. So there's 5 colors on my eye. Would you be able to tell just by looking at it? Heck no. You cannot tell. They just blended so much into each other you can't tell which is which right now. Which is dumb, but still, I don't know why she would do that. So that's what I'm saying. It's not a bad palette, but I feel that you don't need it. And if you want something with a similar vibe, I would say get the Cold Stone Fox, because I'm pretty sure there's already enough reviews right now with this palette, and I'm pretty sure people have already compared it to the Cold Stone Fox. But I feel like the Cold Stone Fox will have similar and obviously a wider range of variety, because that palette has like what, 30 colors in there. This one only has the 15. I don't know. And for $69, Cold Stone Fox is on sale right now. I think they're selling it for like $24.50 because it's like 50% off or whatever the heck. There's cyber deals that they have right now. So yeah, I think you just get a bit more bang for your buck versus buying this. I don't care if Natasha Denona has 20% off. That's not a lot that you're saving for these dang palettes that she puts out. So let's get started with the swatches. You guys already know I always start right here in this corner and I go clear across each of the rows until we get to the end of this palette, okay? So the first one is called Rhyme, and Rhyme is just this very soft silvery white shimmer. It's god awfully light, y'all. This was like a ColourPop Super Shock, very light and airy, but it's not as pigmented as I would have expected it to, if that makes sense. I don't know. I think I wanted it to be more bold, and it just like, it's too light for me. The next one is Cygnus. I like the way Cygnus feels. It feels very buttery when I'm gliding it across my skin, but again, it is just this very grayish tone shimmer with silver little micro glitters throughout it. It's a gorgeous color. It's not a bad color. It's just, you know, that's what I feel like. It didn't impress me. And then you have Stellar. I think this is the one that, yeah, I use this one as my inner corner highlight. Again, Stellar's a really pretty shade. Very light and airy. Not as pigmented as I expected it to be. It's just, it feels like a Super Shock. I think the only difference between this one and that one is this one is more of a metallic silver. This one feels more of this just glitter type of shimmer. You can see it has little glitters throughout that formula right there. But tell me, between the top and that third one, do you guys see like this, you know, real difference? Because they both look silver to me on the little screen here. And I'm not sure if it's just me, the viewfinder, or the light in this room, but they look pretty much exactly alike to me. Now we have Blizzard, and Blizzard is just this gray skeleton dead color matte. Again, a really soft type of matte. A lot of these, I feel like they're so soft they glide on very beautifully, but just not the tones that I'm expecting. That I would never wear that probably. It looks too light for me. And even then, you guys see the grayish. I used the gray for the transition, and where is she? Like, you can't even really tell anymore. It's just, it's gone already. It's done. Okay, so the last one in that row, this is such a pretty shade. I'm here for this one. This one is such a beautiful gray, and it has these very bright silver glitters in there, like little micro glitters. And this one is a shimmer as well. Okay, I love that type of grays. Those are cute. Those are the ones I go for, really. And then in the next row, we have Ebb, E-B-B. This is a dark shimmer gray, almost like a bluish gray it looks like, or I want to say like a very cool tone gray blue. Look at that. That is such a beautiful gray. Oh my god, so freaking beautiful. I love that one. Why didn't I wear that one today? I don't know. And then you have Super Ionic. That is the gray right here. I am living for this gray though, because this gray is so like a platinum silver in your face type of thing. So it does show up and show out. And it has these little very tiny, bright as heck micro glitters throughout it. So it is a shimmer. But I think the only thing that left me lacking with this palette, because that's like obviously a very beautiful, you know, tone. But if that's like the only silver that impressed me, And these ones right here, that's a silver, that's a silver, that's a silver, but this is like the brightest one. I don't know why Natasha just, why these tones, you know? You don't really need a dark gray type of shimmer. You only need one black. And the other, there's so many other stuff she could have done with this. I don't know why she stuck with this color story. Next one is Splosh. That's the one that I use for my outer corner. And like I said, this is like a cream de matte. Or at least it feels like a cream de matte. Her formula is beautiful. I'm not complaining about that. It's just, why do I need that gray, you know? I swore up and down, y'all. I swore up and down it was a black. That was a black, and I put it on there. And then I was like, it was darker when it went on. And as I sat there, it just, I was like, that's not a black. That's like, that's like, obviously I have black on. I wanted a black, and it didn't happen to me. You know, it wasn't for me, y'all. Snow Bow. This one is so beautiful. It's like this. It looks pink in the pan. And it is. It's kind of a pinkish type of silver. It's iridescent at the same time because it has these reflex in it. You know, like a pink gray, if that makes sense. That's a really pretty color, y'all, in person. Obviously, right now, in the viewfinder, it looks a lot more silver to me. But in the actual palette, it gives off this pinkish tone. It does not swipe that much that way. Because right now that I'm looking at the swatch, I can see it looks pink to me. It does have like a pinkish undertone to it. But right now when I was looking at the viewfinder, I go, okay, that looks a little more silver then. Next we have Night Sky, which is obviously the dark black shimmer. It's just very creamy. It glides on. But I don't know. I feel like this really just needed a regular matte black. Why complicate things, Natasha? Just keep it real simple. Give them a matte black. Throw a couple of grays in. Maybe one or two silver. You know, like you only need like one silver. You didn't have to go all that. Like, come on. You know, for 69 bucks, I don't like. I get that she says that her cream de matte or the shimmer ones are so, they work so beautifully on, especially for aging eyes. She said that they're easy to work into the eye crease and all that crap, but like, I find them hard to work with. Is it just me? I find them hard to work with. I feel like a matte is more workable with the brush versus a cream that's tugging at my skin as I'm trying to blend it in. I feel like I'm going to give myself crow's feet and wrinkles just from trying to tug this sucker on. That's how bad it's gonna. It must be just me then, because I must be the only one complaining about that. In the next row we have Contrail, and this is just a light, white matte. I don't like these shades. Everybody's always saying, "Oh, you can use it in the top brow bone." Like, no, you can use it as your brow bone. This is just gonna sit in my palette, and it's not gonna get used because I don't see a reason to do those. I don't know. Just whatever. If it's your thing, that's awesome for you. I don't see it. I don't see it for myself. I must be too old school for this, but I don't like it. Snert is a dark gray matte. This is the one that I used as my transition shade. I feel like if you guys have seen my, a lot of my videos, the Cone Stove Fox one is on there. I have the review still here on YouTube, and you will see that look. I like that look that I created with that palette. But in my experience, gray cool tones can either look so nice on my skin tone or so freaking wrong. Some of them will literally wash out my skin tone and make me look sickly in the face. And other ones will complement and look nice. I don't know why. And it's really funny because they say that it, depending on the color of your veins, your face is either suited for warm tones or cool tones. Obviously, according to this, I'm more suited towards warm tones, but I've had experiences where the cool tones look nice. So I like them. I like wearing black. I like wearing gray, so especially silvers. Oof. I love those type of tones. But obviously not all of them look nice on me because some of them look god awful on me. Next is Nivea. I want to say it's Nivea. I don't know. I might be saying it wrong. But this is this very metallic. It looks like a light champagne type of tone. But now that it's swatching on like another silver. I swear, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like, you might as well call them cousins. Because look, they don't look that far off from each other. That silver ones might be brighter than the other ones. But it's like she didn't put enough thought process into these. These shades are very similar. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to pay $69 for 5 different types of silvers. Not different even. I'm saying like very little difference. You know, they're all brothers and sisters to the same mom. That type of thing I'm saying. I don't want to have the same type of tones in a palette. I want my palette to look different from each other, you know. Next we have Flurry. This one is just this matte. It looks like a taupe, like a brown, light brown taupe. Pretty much, you know, non-existent. Look at, yeah, I don't know about you guys. That one's not that good either. And then lastly, we have Skift. This one is cute. This one, I liked it, but it's a very light bronze champagne type of tone. It is a shimmer, but it barely shows up. Right now that I'm doing it on the swatching for on my skin, it looks like it's blending in. Let me do it on the back of my hand right here. I want to see if it shows up like that. You see how light that is? And then right here, it reminds me of a Super Shock shadow. It's obviously, it looks like more of a topper. It doesn't look like it's gonna stand out a whole lot on its own. So that one probably would be best left as a topper. And yeah, you guys, that's pretty much all of the tones right here in this palette. Hopefully you guys, I helped you guys make up your mind whether you want it for yourself. I'm saying, from my opinion, I would say either don't get it or go for the Stone Cold Fox from ColourPop. Like I said, right now they're having a sale. It's like a cyber type of thing. They normally cost, I think, $75 to $36 for the mega ones. And you could probably snag it right now for like $24.50. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Other than that, you guys already know what I always say. It is your money. At the end of the day, you do exactly what you want with your money. Don't listen to me. I don't want somebody telling me, you can't tell me what to do. No, I can't tell you what to do. All I can do is give you my experience and let you make the decisions for yourself. But if you buy it and then you regret it, don't come to me because I am petty. I will be like, I told you so. So I'm going to let you guys go. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And until next time, stay warm, stay blessed, and stay magical. Bye, you guys.